Hi everyone, it's Sarah. Hello, hello. If you see me, you know that we're going to try to fundraise for a dog and their humans, family, whatever it may be. So I'm going to bring in, because without further ado, we need to see Mrs. Bones and Erica. How are you? Oh, we're already boring her.
Oh, it's been a snow day here, so she's a little tuckered out.
Oh, does she like the snow?
Somewhat, yes.
But you've been hunkered down because it's so cold here
Yes.
in Chicago. You're in Chicago, right?
No, I'm in Ohio, but we just got
Oh,
hit with that bad storm, so yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, really bad storm. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
that's tough when you have a dog and the dog may want to be outside and it's hard. I know here like our sidewalks are iced over. So walking any
Yes.
dogs is really tough.
Yes.
Okay, so Erica, let's kind of start with Bones's story so we can hear the story and then kind of we'll get to where you are now.
Yeah. So we adopted Bones when she was about 4 to 5 weeks old. She was definitely too young to be separated from her mom, but she had some problems with her legs, so a backyard breeder kind of let her go too soon, which was fine with us. And at the time, we owned a skating rink. So we had plenty of space for her to run. And it turned out that's exactly what she needed to get her legs straightened was lots of exercise and lots of running around. So she became a rink favorite. She would hang out in the office, and the kids would sneak in there to love on her and hold on her. And when we weren't open, she would run through the building, and that kind of straightened her legs out. And that's how we foster failed her. We ended up keeping her because she just is the happiest dog we've ever owned. Um, she strives to constantly make everybody smile. And even throughout all of the cancer treatments, her favorite thing is when they get excited to see her at the vet. So she wears crazy costumes and she goes in and makes everybody, yep, she makes everybody smile and makes everybody happy. And so I owed her my life, literally. She's been there through all of the bad times. Um, I had cancer and survived. We found out we couldn't have children. We lost our skating rink and ended up in a crappy little tiny 1 bedroom apartment, and Bones was with us through it all. And I owe her everything, so I will give her every opportunity I can with this treatment. And from day one, it's been if she needs it, I will find a way. We'll figure out a way. We will get her whatever she needs to give her the best chance. Um, in treatment, they didn't think that we'd make remission, which we did. They didn't think we'd make graduation, and we did. They kept being surprised at the 1 month checkups because we were still in remission, clear up till November. And then we did fall out of remission in November, and we went right back into the LOP protocol for canine lymphoma. And the prognosis at that point was 2 to 6 weeks, and we are over 7.5 weeks and still
Wow.
going strong.
Wow, wow. I
Yeah,
mean, that's amazing. I feel
she's
like she knows, she's got to fight
yeah,
fight for you for sure. I know that you were working 3 jobs, I think,
no,
to help pay for the
yep,
bills. You almost lost your car, but we were able to
yeah,
get you some money to help you keep your car as well.
yeah. You guys paid for the last treatment, which was 3 weeks ago, and that let me make my car payment, and that got us into that cycle of LOP. Right after that, a few days later, she had a GI bleed, and we almost lost her. And we were
Mhm.
thinking that day we were saying goodbye, and she had a blood transfusion, and then she had a week of it was almost goodbye every day. We were at the
Oh,
vet every day for a week, and right when it absolutely looked the darkest last Sunday, she snapped out of it, took a turn back for the better, was able to go back on chemo on Wednesday, and she is back on track again. So
oh,
minor
good.
hiccup.
Yeah, so I know you just had an appointment on the second, so that was last Wednesday, I think you
Yep.
said. So how did that go?
We were able to go with chemo. We did a lowest dose that they could kind of do to keep her on protocol, but it does amazing through it. We haven't had the GI bleed was the only hiccup we've had since we've been doing the treatment since April. She's a tough girl, and she's a happy girl, so she doesn't suffer too much from. She doesn't get like the side effects. She doesn't get too sick. This was kind of the first hiccup, and it was kind of out of the blue because we'd done that treatment several times prior. You okay?
She's so sweet.
She's my girl. She is my girl. I'd give her anything.
Yeah. So we will pay the bill for last week for sure. And then I know that you have sent Laura. I think you've been talking to Laura on our medical team.
Yes.
And you've sent some other bills. So we're going to help you out with your bills, old bills, and then anything going forward we got for you.
Oh, that is fantastic. That is. It's on a personal level, I want her to do the best she can possibly do. On a bigger level, they've actually discussed that the protocol, the way that they did it with her was kind of different. And it's opened them up to maybe doing the protocol the way they did with her for other dogs. So the longer she's successful on it, the more information they have about the order. If she can help one other dog down the road, that would be amazing to us too. And she finally went viral on TikTok. We've tried. It was our goal. She finally got 90,000 views. 90,000 views on the silliest video we've ever posted. And that was our bucket list goal. So
yeah, you're gonna have to send that to me so I can share it here in this video. I know the other goal is to get her to her 12th birthday, and I think now you're probably around 6 or 7 months until that.
Well, it's actually about 65 days from now. It's March 13th, and when she was first diagnosed, the thing that I kind of took the hardest was that we had just had her 11th birthday, and she'd always had epic birthday parties. And this was the one I didn't do anything for. I hadn't done a cake. I hadn't done whipped cream. I hadn't done a party. And I said, okay, well, then we've got to make it to the 12th so I can make up for it. And every vet said, that's not going to happen. Like, enjoy it. One vet said, celebrate the half birthday, which we did. Totally threw a party on half birthday. But I told the vets, when she turns 12, and she will turn 12, we will be in with some cakes that we can smash in their faces for doubting her. And with love, because we love her vet team, but with love, they have all agreed to be smashed in the face with a cake when she turns 13. So I keep telling him, pick your flavor, because we've got about 65 days to go, and we're going to make sure that we make it.
Yes, and we would love to be part of that too. So we would love to throw the best birthday party and help you with anything that you need for that. Even if it's nonsense, we love to throw parties for especially birthday parties and bucket list parties.
You're not on camera.
We got you. Erica, it was so nice to meet you. We're honored to help. And we love people that give so much to their dogs. So much.
Her very favoriteest thing, I have to say, this was the blanket that came in our Live Like Rue box in May. And this has been our chemo appointment blanket. It goes in the car. It goes inside because the floors are like ice. It goes inside with us. It goes anywhere special we go. It goes. It is like her security blanket. And there was a bear in there that we call Rupert. And she loves her Rupert bear. And she, from day one, has always been the type of dog. She doesn't tear up her toys. She plays with them forever. So she knows them all by name, and she knows her Rupert bear. And she loves her blanket that I don't know who made this, but the quality is just unreal.
And I know you had a photo shoot and with a star in the blanket, which you can see just how happy she is, with that. So sweet. And those bears actually were donated a year ago around the holidays. A local pet store here basically got donations of the teddy bears. And you don't know how often I hear that the dogs are so attached to these bears. I mean, we have all different kinds of, toys that we put in these care packages. So we sometimes end up sending a second one because these dogs that have cancer are so attached to these bears. It's like they know that somebody, donated those, and it's just precious.
We
Um,
hosted locally. I had my friends, we rented a room in the library and we bought little kits, and kind of
oh,
the same thing. We did little blankets to donate to the hospital that she gets her
oh,
cancer out of. Because I said, of
yeah,
everything, this felt like a hug. This felt like
yeah,
somebody cared. And it's not the silliest thing, but it's not the largest thing. It was just the thing that made us feel loved, getting this blanket. And she has loved it well, you can see she loves it.
yeah. And I'll probably start to cry, but I still have Rue's
Yeah.
blanket. So
Yeah.
when I have hard days, I pull it out, and we
Yeah.
split it in half because two of us owned Rue, and it's just this thing. And I understand, and a lot again, I hear from a lot of pet owners that lose their animals that they keep the blanket because they feel
Oh,
like it's a warm hug, and it's a memory of their pet.
I will have this for the rest of my life. I will.
Yeah, I
It's
love
it's it's my security. And if she's a blanket hog, but if when she lets me share it,
that.
it's nice. And when she comes out of chemo, if she doesn't feel good on the ride home, it's nice to wrap her up in her blanket and she
Oh,
just
look at her.
chills.
She's
Yeah.
so sweet. What a
She's
gem.
she's
Oh.
been, they say that you have one dog that's your soul dog. And
Mhm,
I don't knock it. She's my fourth soul dog. But I
mhm.
say out of the four, she's the most special out of all the four.
Oh, it's so special. Erica, so nice to meet
Yes.
you. Thank you for coming on camera and telling the story. I know
Yes.
it's hard, but Bones is amazing, and we're here for you. Okay, so anything you need, we're here.
I appreciate it so much. So much.
No problem.